everybody. Welcome to another episode of Trenny and C Cocktails.
Cocktails edition.
This is the episodes where we teach you how to make wicked sweet whiskey cocktails. And today we have probably our favorite.
I'd say it's one of my favorites, absolutely.
Favorite of all time. It's the Whisky Sour. And the way that we do it, more specifically, can be referred to as the Boston Sour.
Yeah, so I don't like every whiskey sour I've tried, but this is kind of the way to do it.
Absolutely. So, before we get started, we're going to walk you through the ingredients. I'm just going to go right to left here. We have a little bit of Angostura bitters. We're just going to use that right at the end. We have the star of the show, the lemons.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't know how many lemons we're going to need to make 2 drinks here.
If you want to drink more throughout the night, I'd just suggest squeezing 10 to 11.
Stock up on lemons.
Takes a lot of lemons.
You don't get a lot of juice out of a lemon.
No.
Trenny has done us the privilege of making a little bit of simple syrup here at home. You can do it in a not so classy way and like put sugar in there, but
yeah, you can get sugar cubes or whatever.
Yeah,
but man,
the simple syrup is better if you just kind of spend a little bit of time to do that. We're going to use a little bit of Buffalo Trace for our version of the whiskey sour today. This is the special ingredient that makes it a Boston sour. This is a little bit of egg white, and tell the people what this is going to be.
Well, so what you do is when you put it in the shaker here, the martini shaker with a little bit of egg white and the syrup and all the ingredients, to shake it up, that's what makes it frothy.
There's a little froth layer right on the top. It's just wonderful.
It's perfect.
We've got a glass that we're going to put the drink in. You might want to chill that glass. You're going to need ice. As Trenny said, martini shaker. We've got our cutting board here. Nice sharp knife for our lemons. We've got our lemon squeezing device, and then a jug to catch our lemon juice in.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like a lot, but it's not.
It's a little bit of prep work, but and for the amount of drinks you might have, it takes a little bit of time, but it's well worth it in the end.
And the thing about it is you can do this a lot easier if you get sour mix or lemon juice that's pre-made.
Yeah.
But we should warn you, we haven't had good luck with pre-made
lemon
juice.
stuff. It always has sugar in it or whatever, and you just want the natural lemon and to sweeten your drink to your taste buds.
Yeah, sometimes if you order a whiskey sour at a bar that maybe shouldn't be making whiskey sours, it's almost like they just poured a bunch of Country Time lemonade in with some bourbon and then handed you and it's terrible.
I've had it with lime cordial and whiskey, and that's their whiskey sour. Doesn't cut it.
Real lemon juice. So, let's get right into it. I'm going to have to cut a couple of lemons here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to talk about how you make your simple syrup
Sure.
while I do this?
So simple syrup is, I think the reason it's called simple syrup, because it's really easy. You just get the same part sugar, white sugar usually, and same part water. Put it on the stove, boil it, mix it around until all the sugar dissolves, and you kind of just let that boil for maybe 1 minute. And then set that aside, put it in the fridge like I did in this glass jar. And this is 1 cup sugar and 1 cup of water. So that's how much that made, but you can obviously make as much as you are going to need. If you're serving whiskey sours to a group of people, you're going to need a lot of lemons and a decent amount of simple syrup. And probably a lot of bourbon.
The effort's worth it though,
it
right?
is.
Like to do it properly.
Yeah, people are always very impressed with whiskey sours when you pull them out because they look so nice with the froth and the little bit of bitters on top. It's a nice looking cocktail. For sure.
So it's going to take us a little bit of time. I just did 1 lemon there. I mean, it probably took 30 seconds or a minute, but we're going to do 10 of these bad boys so that we have a little bit of juice to play with. So we're going to cut out, do our lemons, and come right back.
Yeah.
See you in a minute. Okay, we're back. And like an hour later, squeezing 10 lemons.
This is 10 lemons.
The juice of 10 lemons. Yes,
Can you believe it?
Not much there.
It takes a lot of work.
Yeah, my shoulders are sore. Okay, so what we're going to do, or what you're going to need, to make 1 drink, we are going to do 2 ounces of bourbon. Mm-hmm. 1 ounce of lemon juice.
Yeah, pure natural lemon juice.
Pure natural lemon juice, fresh squeezed. half an ounce of our simple syrup, and then a splash of egg white and a dash of bitters on top.
Yeah.
So that's, you just keep kind of cutting it in half. You go 2, 1, half, splash, dash.
I like it. It's a good
2,
saying.
1, half, splash, dash. Okay. All right. So we're going to basically mix everything into our martini shaker, and maybe you want to pour us up using our 2-ounce shot glass.
Yeah.
Get our Buffalo Trace in there.
Beautiful.
So 2 ounces of bourbon going in. But we're gonna make 2 drinks, so double it up, double the recipe. We're doing 2 drinks, we're doubling the recipe. So we're putting 4 ounces of bourbon in there. You can fill that shot glass all the way to the top with our lemon juice, since we're doubling the recipe.
Whisky Sour.
Okay. We're gonna do 1 ounce of the simple syrup because we're doubling it.
So half of this. This is
Half of that, yeah.
And of course, when you're doing it, you can kind of do it to your specs of how you like, how sweet or how sour you want your drink.
That's right.
Obviously, let's pour some ice into there. A couple of those cubes.
There you go. And then we're gonna put our splash of the egg white in there. And what's gonna happen is when you put it in the martini shaker, that's when the frothing action is gonna
The
happen.
magic, if you will.
All right, on nice and tight here.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a little shaky shake.
Yep. Get our 2 glasses ready.
And watch as.
I like to put a little, at least an ice cube in each glass.
So you can see there's a little froth on top there.
Whisky Sour.
Oh. No. And the rest of our ice cube.
So it's easy to make once you have all the ingredients and the lemon juice put together. What I personally like to do is you get your lemon juice and your simple syrup and you just pour that into here and get it to the flavor that you want it. Then you just have it on hand and you can make it a little bit simpler, but this is just for demonstration purposes of how you would make it as an individual recipe.
So, shall we taste?
I like it. Look at this. This is beautiful. I think we should put some
Oh, right.
a dash.
We need our dash.
Boop, boop, boop. It just adds a little bit of color to the top and some fragrance.
Right in there. Cheers.
This looks great. Oh yeah, that is tasty.
We only make these like once a year because they're a pain in the ass, but they're so worth it once you start drinking.
They are so delicious.
Oh.
And making these lemons, squeezing lemons for half an hour, however long it takes, makes your hands smell really nice.
It smells like pine sol. We just waxed all the wood.
Yeah.
Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you've got a little extra time, you want a quality drink, get all the right ingredients, take the time to prepare it, and you won't regret it.
This is right. And remember, one of the stars of the show is the bourbon, so always use a high quality bourbon.
Use your favorite one, and it'll turn out just the way you like.
Exactly.
All right.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Nope.
Ooh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.